This All-Star Game segment is celebrated by Subway, where winners eat.
Hi, this is Ken Rosenthal from FoxSports.com here with your All-Star Game preview, and I am joined, as always, by my colleague John Paul Morosi, also of FoxSports.com. JP, let's start talking about something that we haven't talked about very often, National League dominance of the All-Star Game. What do you think?
Well, they went about a decade without winning, Kenny, and now they're on a roll. 3 straight All-Star Games and also 3 straight World Series. I do wonder if we might be seeing a bit of a shift. We saw AL dominance with the Yankees for so many years. Probably the Giants this year winning the World Series, but I think we have seen a real resurgence in the senior circuit. Okay,
now the game obviously this year is in New York, which means, well, at least this year it means it's the home of the Mets, Citi Field, that is the host. And let's face it, for the Mets, this is really one of their highlights of the season. Other than days that Matt Harvey pitches and other than the sweep of the Yankees earlier, the home-and-home sweep. Now, for David Wright and for Matt Harvey, this will be a huge moment on Tuesday night. For Wright, there have not been many magical moments, if any, at Citi Field yet. He had some earlier in his career, and I expect him to get a huge ovation after signing that extension in the offseason. And for Harvey, of course, well, he's the guy that really has lifted the franchise on his shoulders. But that's the Mets side of the story. And, of course, the bigger story here, as usual with the Mets, are overshadowed, might be Mariano Rivera pitching in his last All-Star game. JP, this is the moment I am most looking forward to, seeing Mariano take the mound in an All-Star game for the last time. The fact that it is here in New York makes it that much more special. What do you expect?
Well, Kenny, I'm curious if when Joe Buck announces Mariano's name during the pregame introductions on Fox, if he might even get an ovation that rivals that of David Wright, just because of how respected he is all around baseball. Even in the visiting park here in New York, I think we might even hear that loud ovation for him. Just talking to people around the game, Kenny, in recent days, I wrote something recently at FoxSports.com just about how many people around baseball love and admire Mariano, even the guys that he's been able to strike out for so many years. So I do think he'll have a great moment. I do feel pretty confident he'll get into the game. I think Jim Leland has to figure out exactly when that's going to happen. Of course, he wants the AL to be winning, have it be in the 9th inning, but if they're losing, I think we'll certainly see him at least in the 8th inning.
Here's the ultimate bummer scenario. National League leading 8-1, and here comes Mariano trotting out for the 9th. Well, it could happen that way, but we're looking forward to some fireworks from the American League as well, especially with Chris Davis, the American League and Major League home run leader, in the lineup. So that's the All-Star Game preview. We'll be back with more later.